Hello my cruel witches, I'm merciless_witch, and today, we have took apart some YouTubers, again, sadly. If you read the title of this video, we will have a cute talk about why DBD isn't dying so easily like these YouTubers want to for clickbaity videos. But since I really don't want to have a one-sided video, I will include why DBD isn't getting that much love from those people, and what to change to get some old players back. Basically a fake chat from me to you. Yes and no, there are multiple reasons for leaving the game. One fact why people are leaving this game now is because the pandemic aka COVID-19 is almost over, and has to work again, and doesn't want to play the same game over and over again. This is important because since the lockdowns in the countries are ending right now and people have to work, they can't stay at home. I am saying this because before COVID-19 hit, the game had an average of 23.500 people, but the pandemic exploded it to 40.000 people, and this is only according to Steam, since there is the Switch version, the Xbox version, Stadia, Epic Games version, PC Windows Store versions, the mobile version and the PlayStation's version. Right now it is between 40.000 and 37.500, so this is perfectly fine, especially if the new DLC is knocking on the door, which usually gives a push. Some may argue that the months of April to July 2021 got only UPS, but this had to because of the K-pop DLC and the Resident Evil DLC. So technically it doubled since the pandemic, so, sorry but this is false. We don't know the numbers for the other versions, but I know that the PlayStation numbers should be high like the PC versions, the Xbox versions are also pretty active, and the mobile version is getting played much also. This is my argument why it is dying, and this is why I rip apart sudden YouTubers now. We all know that DBD has pretty sided people with the killer mains and survivor mains. Sadly a lot of YouTubers, which I won't name here because I want to do a video just for them yet, did multiple times pray why survivors/killers are toxic, why they're off, and that you have to do toxic shit. Especially the survivors are getting really toxic with holding the killer hostage, crying because of camping, tunneling, and even hacking in the game. People don't like getting bombed with toxic shit, so thank you for that, my dear super nice YouTubers. So please, don't leave now because you ruined a community. Please be nice and remove that toxic bullshit, because if I would shit on your table, you wouldn't like to remove it or make me do it. VHS and Prop Night are not DBD. They are in the same genre as DBD, but these two have their unique styles, gameplay, but also flaws with it. Again, people are thinking that those games will destroy DBD, but there were others games already out since years like F13, Phasmophobia, Devour, White Noise 2, Deceit, and many more, but nobody couldn't took the crown, or even worse, Prop Night have to force people playing killer, because everyone there only wants to play survivor there. So sorry for destroying your hopes, but it won't decrown it. This is the only reason where I'm with the other YouTubers. SBMM is shit, and should be removed. They have had it for years and it is still shit. Please remove it and change it so much that it isn't shit anymore. But again, there are people which are saying that they only died or lost the round because of SBMM, which isn't that true, mostly because behavior admitted that you are right now only getting in lobbies where it is fast to get you in, or to say it in other words, it is deactivated and brings nothing right now, in a way which I don't understand. Kinda deactivated and activated at the same time, I don't know. Bullshit. I do own it on every platform except for the PlayStation, and it is playable. But yes, support for keyboard and mouse would be nice because other games have that already on consoles. And yes, the Switch would need 60 FPS, just saying behavior, and for the DBD mobile, controller support wouldn't be that shit, because many want that. So sorry my dear YouTubers, but it is playable. Okay, you are now off your mind because this will be killing DBD. Get a life and touch some grass. I don't know, but removing it would be in so many ways bad for the player numbers. Yes, I'm with that again. Do it like DBD mobile in that you have to play the character to get the perks, because that's the only way you level them, and where you buy offerings, add-ons, items via Blood Market. You wouldn't be wasting time or blood points for the shitty offerings, add-ons, and it would make a lot of people addicted. At least it made me addicted. Did you know that there are other games right now playable? What do I mean with it? Well, people don't like to play the same game forever, and want to play something different. One argument was that the game is losing players since October's, so let's see since when, what games were released. Don't mind me rushing them down because I don't want to make it as boring as possible. FIFA 22, Phoenix Point, Hell Let Loose, Alan Wake Remastered, BPM Bullets Per Minute, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, Far Cry 6, Super Monkey Ball, Metroid Dread, a new DLC to Final Fantasy XIV, Back 4 Blood, Lost Ark, NHL 22, Skull, The Hero Slayer, Carrion, Dark Pictures, House of Ashes, Guardians of the Galaxy, Riders Republic, Mario Party Superstars, First Class Trouble, Knockout City, Forza Horizon 5, Jurassic World Evolution 5, Halo Infinite, Battlefield 2042, Pokemon Diamond, Death's Door, Life is Strange, True Colors, Loop Hero, Monster Hunter Rise, Rainbow Six, Extraction, Dying Light 2 and Elden Ring. Yes, some of them were shitty releases and still those are games which came out, and who can say no to Forza, Elden Ring, Dying Light or Lost Ark. I also do have my breaks from my witch life, so that's fine, because those people will coming sooner or later back. Yes, the events weren't that great, so I think it's time to move on for behavior to do events which nobody wants to forget, because giving free skins away and doing so little things in that event is just sad sometimes. So here is something that you could do. Implement a second mode for everyone. Wouldn't it be a banger if behavior would do that? The mode wouldn't have to be that different from the normal game either. What do I mean? Easy. Give survivor debuffs and buffs for every character, and give killers a debuff and buff for every character. If you are too lazy for it, how about a new map for a realm which already existed? A book maybe where we read to learn more about the entities and the stories behind the characters. A new character for free maybe. Just something, but having boring events just to collect something is boring and shouldn't be called as an event. So I can understand everyone who is leaving because there is little to no change. It's not exciting anymore. No, Kevin, Boon Totems aren't the problem. If you don't have a bad headset, you know where the boons are because you hear them better the more you near it, and knowing where the totems are is pretty easy to do as a survivor and killer. So is the game now dying? No, and if you are playing that game long enough, you know that were times where only were 6.000 people max online on Steam, 2016/2017, so those numbers are still pretty good, but again, it's the community behavior which have to change, or to say it in easy words, stop being a Karen, stop being toxic and stop panicking. You can't be always at the top. Sometimes you have low, like right now, if you even can call it like that, and maybe, just maybe stop using exploides 200 times in a row, and maybe have fun on playing the game. Normally people who are saying, OMG game XY is dying, are mostly the people who are ruining the community. Just saying that, LOL. Thank you for watching and see you next week, where I spill my tea on Dowsy, because I'm now so annoyed that I wanna spill some tea everywhere like Stan Twitter. Bye.